You are watching EnergyNewsTV.com, your home for fresh energy news delivered daily. This is the early petroleum market report for January 2, 2025. WTI crude oil futures climbed to nearly $73 per barrel on Thursday, reaching their highest level since November, fueled by optimism about oil demand and a report showing shrinking U.S. crude stockpiles. Optimism grew following Chinese President Xi Jinping's New Year address, in which he expressed confidence in China's economic recovery despite global uncertainties. Additionally, China's manufacturing sector continued its slight expansion for the third consecutive month, further lifting expectations of strong oil demand. The price increase was also supported by a report from the American Petroleum Institute, which showed U.S. crude inventories dropped by 1.4 million barrels last week, continuing a trend of declining stockpiles. If confirmed by official data, this would be the sixth consecutive week of inventory reductions. In the natural gas market, natural gas prices pulled back sharply on Tuesday, on the last trading day of 2024, as profit takers stepped in, after prices had briefly topped $4 per million British thermal units and two-year highs the previous session. As of this morning, prices were trading in the low 370s per MMBTU. Ahead of the New Year's holiday, the front-month February 2025 contract ultimately tumbled 30 cents or 8% to settle at $3.63 per MMBTU. And after briefly reaching $4.20 per MMBTU intraday on Monday, the commodity is down nearly 14% from that peak. The driver for the pullback was likely the overbought status of the market after the big move on Monday. However, uncertainty about the prospect of a coming Arctic outbreak, upon which fundamental support for prices at these levels gains depends, also likely played a role. And this nervousness will likely continue over the next 2 days, as there has been some fluctuations in the intensity of the coming Arctic intrusion that is slated to emerge around January 5th and remain in place until about January 15th. Despite the dip, prices booked their largest annual gain since 2016, driven by rising exports to meet overseas LNG demand and expectations of higher consumption during winter. December production rose to 103.3 billion cubic feet per day, while LNG exports surged to 15.16 billion cubic feet per day, highlighting strong global demand. New export facilities, including Cheniere Energy's in Texas and Venture Global's Plaquemines plant, reinforce the U.S.'s role as the top LNG exporter, adding momentum to the market heading into the new year. Thank you for watching Energy News TV, your home for fresh energy news, delivered daily. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our page. Stay tuned for more fresh energy news.